When I was recording for Manfred Eicher and the ECM label, he expressed concern because I was doing so many different kinds of projects, that somehow this was either polluting the well or diluting the source or something. And I very quickly told him, I said that each thing I do informs the next. And I think it goes back to what we began our discussion about, my being the young guy in the band. There's always something to learn. You know, what can you learn from pop music or from rock drummers? Well, pop drummers and rock drummers figured out a long time ago something that a lot of jazz drummers maybe forget, which is you play for the song. You play in service of the song. It's not about all this kind of stuff. And that's a good reminder to get from time to time. And so discovering how the drums function in different types of musical settings. You know, when I was a kid, I was a jazz elitist. I was a bit of a snob. As I've gotten older, wow, I mean, I did a recording session a couple years ago. It was a last-minute thing. A drummer had gotten ill. Food poisoning is not all that uncommon on the ship here, apparently. Anyway, I had been called to work on a recording session at the last moment, and it was for a French country singer. And so a lot of the usual LA studio faces were there, like the wonderful Dean Parks on guitar and Lee Sklar on bass. A couple of musicians from the band Little Feat, Billy Payne and Fred Tackett, and then two musicians from Nashville. And I'm sorry, I forget their names. One was a harmonica player who looked like a tractor driver. You know, he had the John Deere cap on. And one played pedal steel guitar. And it was two of the greatest musicians I've ever heard. I mean, they floored me, just how great they were, and how much fun it was. So I like playing different styles of music. Might be a little bit of vanity, just like, hey, I can do that. I was gonna have a business card printed up, you know, with my name, drums, plays all styles, and then underneath in parentheses, some under protest. I don't like having to hit the drums too hard nowadays, no matter what style of music it is. And if the music's too loud, I'm not that interested. So if it's too dense or too loud, I sort of run out of things to play or say. But otherwise, there's always something to discover, some magic in any kind of music. Hi, this is Peter Erskine.